Monday morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a great weekend. We did. We finally got the LTS. Well, kind of the video from Saturday. We got it posted up yesterday morning. Hope you guys like that. Got some pretty good response off of it so far. If you have any questions, let us know. So what we're going to do today, like I mentioned on Saturday, or you guys saw it Sunday, we've got an interview with one of our students that stopped by. Randy Hall. I just love this interview. It was so great. Such an inspirational story and really a great guy. He stopped by with his wife, Kathy. Kathy was his wife. And the two dogs. But anyway, that's another story.
They didn't want to come out of the car.
Yeah, the dogs didn't like our dogs. So we didn't mix dogs there. Anyway, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to tack that interview on to the end of this.
Kathy was a sweetheart, too.
She was a sweet lady, very sweet lady. I really,
we'd like to get to know him better, yeah.
Sorry we didn't get to spend more time with them. So what I'm going to do today, being as all last week for a while, we haven't done any sign carvers of the day. I'm going to do 10 sign carvers of the day and then tack that interview on the end. So here we go, sign carvers of the day. David Herman. Nice mixture of inset and outset letters and some colors.
Oh, very nice.
Really nice. Got a little breeze blowing here. Mark Phelps.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's a. It reminds me of the Chicago Bears logo. I think it is,
it's a
but
nice board too.
I guess it's maybe Michigan Bears. I don't know. I guess. And then David Martin from Australia. He's from Brisbane.
Okay, let's see.
Brisbane, Australia. Really cool.
Very cool.
Beautiful colors. Good job. Greg Brown, very first sign. Check that out. Some really amazing first signs in here.
I like that font.
Yeah, it's really
I wouldn't
neat.
cut for templates, but I like that font.
Really amazing first signs. Several of them here. Shannon Sullivan. This is for his son's bedroom. Obviously a Patriots fan.
Very cool.
Yeah, unbelievable for first signs. This is not a first sign.
So that was, that Patriot sign, that was his first sign?
Yeah,
oh,
that was his
cool.
very first sign, yeah.
Good job.
This one is Joe. Joe Ramage down in, I believe he's down in Phoenix area. Does just amazing stuff. Joe is just, the guy's a superstar. So this is a 12 by 36, 90-degree background, and he stained it, stained with walnut stain. Then he used a 3M paint remover wheel on the letters and edge, and then he sanded, light golden pecan stain on the letters and the border. Just
nice.
really, really
That's
cool.
not his first sign, though.
No.
Okay.
Joe's been carving for a while. Does some amazing stuff. The guy's just, like I say, he's a superstar, that guy. Steve Norman. Very first sign. You guys just blow me away. You guys that just pick this stuff up right away. Took me years to be able to make a sign that good. Just beautiful stuff, you guys. John Bonk. Love that name. I just think that's a great name.
Very cool.
Great job, John. There's a lot. You got a lot on that little sign. I don't know how big it is, but man, you got a lot of stuff on there. All right, and Tim Conway, another first sign. Big one.
Wow, that was his first sign?
That was his first sign. You know what?
Yeah,
very first sign. That lobster and stuff on there.
I like that font.
I don't know what FOFA stands for, but the font, it has that kind of a three-dimensional look to it.
The other one, a different version.
Yeah.
Wow, very
Beautiful
nice.
job. Great job, Tim. And last but not least, Donald Spicer. Really neat little floral design here.
Oh, that's a lot of color. That's nice.
Lots of color. Yeah. So congratulations to all you guys, sign carvers of the day. So we're going to roll right into the interview, and then on the end of Wednesdays, on Wednesdays we'll do I'll do some kind of demo or something. But then I've also got a little clip of the way that crafted wood workshop sign came out for Johnny with the full finish and stuff. I've got a little clip on the end of that I'll tack on the end of Wednesday's video, and then Friday we'll have a really good demo. I've got some ideas, but if you guys have ideas, send them to me. Keep sending me your questions. Keep sending me sign carvers of the day. We'll probably have another huge one pretty soon because I've still got a big stack. They've been stacking up. So keep up the questions. Keep sharing our videos if you would. If you like this, give us a thumbs up. And we sure appreciate you all. We sure appreciate all of your support. And what else? I guess
thank you very much.
Yes.
And bye-bye now.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and bye-bye now. She said it. Hey everyone, this is kind of going to be kind of a special deal. One of our guys stopped by, Randy Hall, and where are you from, Randy?
San Jacinto, California.
San Jacinto. So he was traveling by with his wife and stopped, and I think he's got a fantastic story. So I want to just kind of share it with you guys, and I think it can be an inspiration for you guys and kind of a background of him. So take it away, Randy. What's your story?
Well, in 1975, I was in a motorcycle accident and I lost the use of my left arm and kind of have a stiff left leg. And I got into commercial real estate management and did that for about 30 years and retired from that. And I was up at the cabin in Idlewild working on the deck.
So in the meantime, you had a cabin because you were in Southern California.
Yeah.
And then you had a cabin up at Idlewild.
Idlewild,
Gotcha.
California. And I was sanding down the deck, and I was thinking of, well, what can I do to make an extra buck?
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'll resurface decks and refinish those. And then I thought, no, that's way too much work.
Yeah.
And Kathy said, why don't you make signs? My wife says, why don't you make signs? And I thought, I don't know how to make a sign. And I started looking on the internet, and I found your website.
Jeez.
And I ordered the disc, how to make $40,000 making signs or something like that. Watched it and looked at it, and I thought, well, the router, that's a problem.
Right.
And so I called, and I think I talked to Dave.
Probably Dad, yeah.
And he said, well, try the DeWalt 611. So I bought one, and then I bought your starter kit, and put a table in the garage and just started practicing letters. And I made some signs for my daughters, and some of their friends wanted signs, so I just kind of started that away. And then up in Idlewild, a lot of cabins up there.
Right.
I hung a sign.
So it's a mountainous kind of place, right? Kind of like Big Bear.
It's about 6,000 feet.
Oh yeah, okay.
And the fella that has the hardware store let me hang a sign inside of it.
Okay.
And and gave him some business cards. And
right.
Then he said, well, if you want, you can put one on the outside too. So I made another sign. I put it on the outside.
And you did this all just for free, just to get the name out.
Yeah,
kind of
just get the name
kind of like
out.
the collaboration
wood
things.
signs, blah blah blah.
Wow. Cool.
And there's a little shopping center up there, and they had 2 monument signs, and they wanted new signs, double-sided. So I did 20 double-sided signs for them.
I remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember
5-inch letters.
They were like
60-inch boards.
Yeah, 5 feet long, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a whole
8 by 2
whole series of them.
Yeah.
Like a directory kind of thing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
He had 2 of those, and so we did. It's really 40 signs because they're double-sided.
Jeez.
And the coffee shop in there said, "Why don't you guys make me some signs?" So I made 8 signs for those guys.
Yeah.
And the little market wants me to make some signs for them. So it's just kind of, I don't advertise.
Right.
I really don't hand my card out a lot.
Yeah.
I kind of work when I want.
Yeah.
Now I've got a guy in Missouri. He trains hunting dogs.
Really?
Yeah, he's in Colorado, but he's got a place in Missouri. And he contacted me, and he sent me a photo of it, and You know, it's got a, you know, kind of an arc name on the top of it, and then a dog and a pheasant flying off, and
That sounds
another
cool.
name on the bottom of it.
That sounds fun.
And
So how did he find you? Just somebody that he knew in Idlewild, or just kind of
No,
any idea how he found you?
He used to work with my daughter,
Oh, okay.
and somehow they talked. They're going to go whitewater rafting here in a couple of weeks,
Okay.
but
Isn't that
you know,
weird?
He contacted me, and
Yeah.
I sent him some photos, and he's going, "Oh, good. That's, you know, we want to make a sign. I have no idea what I'm going to do.
Yeah, you'll
I'm
figure
still
it out.
freaking out over it. You know, I'm learning. You know, I'm
but
not that skilled.
all right. So let's show some of your work. Babe, see if you can. I don't know how you want to do
Let's
this.
see.
I've seen Randy's work before, and it just.
Hold on. You got light shining right in the. There you go.
See if we can make this. All right.
Okay.
That's,
Oh, I made those letters for you.
one of those. Did you make those for
I
me?
did.
You recognize your own
Yeah.
lettering, huh? But
All
and
right.
then, if I remember right, your wife's brother does all the painting
Yeah, he
for
does
you.
all the artwork.
Can
yeah.
you zoom in on that Indian there? I got the letters are good. I just need the Indian. Okay,
He
bring
comes
the
over.
bring the phone. Turn the phone down a little. There you go. There you go. Good. All right.
Yeah, and he's kind of an artist. He does a lot
Yeah.
of drawing and stuff
Yeah.
for you too. So that's really neat. So I don't know. Maybe find another sign on there.
Sure.
But I've seen Randy's signs, and gosh, they're just terrific looking stuff. But he's in a mountain area, so he does a lot of stuff on slabs. There's that
That's
one.
what
Yeah,
it is.
that's the one.
Toothie and Papa's. Now, this one has kind of an interesting story. That's a double-sided sign.
Right, that was the address issue with the numbers.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in on the picture? Is
Yeah.
that painted on there?
It is.
Wow, that's
Check
gorgeous.
that out. So his wife's brother does all the artwork and stuff on there.
Okay.
I had the
But
address
this
right.
address, hear the story about this address, the 54185. There's something to do with that, right?
Yeah, and it should have been 85. I got 85 right on one side, and then on the other side I put 58.
Okay.
And nobody noticed it until somebody was delivering something to their house, and he was driving up the street and he saw the wrong address.
So it was already hung in place,
It was hung in
installed,
place,
everything.
everybody's happy with it. And then when he turned around and came back, he saw the right number, and then he knocked on the door and said, "Hey, your sign out here's got the wrong number on it." And they called me and they said the sign's got the wrong number on it. And I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do now?
Oh man.
So we took the sign down, brought it back, and the 5 we just made into an 8,
Right?
and we drilled a couple of holes in the 8, put some wood putty in it,
Right.
sanded it down, recut a 5, and Louis touched up the areas that needed to be touched up for the art. And whew,
Man, that would have been a
God, I
tough one
was-
to replace.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would have been a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember, we talked about it
We
on the
talked
phone
about
at
it.
least
Yeah,
once
oh
or
my
twice.
God, what do I do?
Yeah. But what a fantastic, so that's a natural slab, right?
Yeah, that's cedar.
Oh, I'm screwing you up, babe. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
You're not on it right
No.
now? All right, so maybe find one more sign that you did.
Sure.
I know you got a whole bunch of them in there. This is kind of an impromptu thing, guys. Randy called me yesterday afternoon, said
Yeah.
he'd
Well,
be
he
coming
called
through.
while you guys were in Alaska.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Louis fixing the sign. I don't want to show that one.
Yeah.
That's Louis fixing the sign.
That's funny. But yeah, so if we'd had more time to prepare, we would have printed these out so we'd see them a little bit bigger. But you're getting the idea. But so then that 611, you run that with one hand,
Yeah.
or do you put your other hand up there, and does that make
No.
it different? It doesn't. So you run that with one hand then. So do you have I don't know, do you have our base plate on it, or just the stock plate that
Just
it comes
stock
with?
plate.
Because I don't know, we never talked about that, because you have to have your hand like it's designed really without handles.
Yeah,
Because
without handles.
you put your right hand on
yeah,
there. I got you.
I've got to grip it, and
Good
Yeah.
thing you have big hands.
Man, alive.
well, my
That's-
fingers cramp up.
I bet
you know,
they do.
I
I
got
bet
to
they
stop,
do.
and the router cramps up. And the router gets hot.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, have you put anything on that to keep it from getting hot?
Wow, that's gorgeous.
No.
Okay, so here's what somebody told me. There's something that's called moleskin.
Moleskin.
And what it is this is completely impromptu.
Zoom in on the mountains there.
Because even when I was up in Oatman, even because it got so hot up there, and I'm running these things like 8 hours a day, you know.
Okay, that's fine.
Somebody said, well, because I couldn't touch the side of it, it'd burn my thumb.
Yeah.
Even though I had handles on it, if I happened to touch the housing on the side, it'd burn me. So somebody said, well, why don't you use moleskin? And I never heard of moleskin. But moleskin is, I think people, like you can get it in like a Walgreens or someplace like that in the area where they buy stuff like the corn pads, like you've got corns on your toes, and it's self-adhesive, and you can, and it comes in pads. I put that stuff on there. It sticks and it completely takes that away.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll
try some of that because that would be, you know, essential for you. Because if you're running it for an hour at a time, those little things will get warm.
Yeah, they'll get warm.
Yeah, up in Oatman, it saved me big time. I put it on all my routers up there. In fact, sometimes you can see some of my routers. I was thinking I might have it on there, but nah, I don't. But some of my routers still have that moleskin on there. But, anyway, all right. So are we at our threshold? So we're kind of running out of time here. But anyway, guys, Randy, thanks so much for stopping by, man. Appreciate you coming by.
My pleasure. I just wanted to meet you guys. I've talked to you all the time on the phone. And,
we've made a bunch of wrong layout letters for you.
Super helpful in solving some of the problems I've got, and I truly appreciate it.
Well, gosh, we appreciate you and appreciate your story. Man, what a fantastic story. It kind of takes people's excuses away.
Life is what it is.
Yeah, you just deal with what you got to deal with.
Yeah.
But it's kind of neat that you're in a community where, you know, the word of mouth just kind of goes. Now, is there any? I'm curious. Any other sign carvers up there?
There is. There's another sign carver up there. There's other people that cut signs up there, but they do it if somebody asks them.
Yeah.
But there's one guy that advertises up there, and he's new. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I got on their website and looked at it. I don't know where they're out of.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah. Well, competition makes everything better. I mean, it'll help you get better. It'll help him get better. And when it comes down to it, I've been in many situations where I had competition, and you know, the consumer decides. That's just the way it works. You know, either you know, and I've never been. Although I've had other competitors be adversarial toward me, I've just never felt that way. I've always felt, hey, if I need to up my game to get better at it, then that's better for me.
Absolutely.
I'm putting out a better product. If my prices are too high, then I'll bring them down. Whatever, you know. I just have always thought competition. That's the way Dad raised me. Competition is better for everybody.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
You know, unless there's too much, and then you got to shoot somebody. But I never said that. But anyway, guy, it's a pleasure seeing you, man. We talked on the phone so many times. Yeah. It was just a kick having you here.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you coming by. So everybody, check out Randy. I'll put. Do you have a Facebook page or something? Or?
Yeah, it's just Randy Hall.
Yeah, I'll put his Facebook link in the description below. Go check out his Facebook page, and I suppose if anybody has any questions, they can contact you through Facebook.
Sure.
Yeah, or let me know, and I'll get it to Randy. So again, guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Hope this was helpful, and get out there and make some sawdust.
Oh, don't forget LTS tomorrow.
Oh yeah, but they're not going to see this.
Oh, never mind.
Nice going there, Vic. They're not going to see this till next week.
Oh, well, you can cut that out.
All right, you guys. We'll see you soon. I don't know if you'll see this on Monday or Wednesday or when, but you'll see this soon. So everybody have a great one, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.